The FIFA bribery scandal has put South Africa's 2010 World Cup bid in the spotlight for the wrong reasons. But not only has it cast doubt on the legality of the bidding process back in 2008, it has also raised the question of what legacy the tournament has left on the Rainbow Nation.
Legacy is like saying, I love you. It's just so used so easily, but there's no substance to it. So if you said, ask me that question, absolutely not. In fact, I'll give you a great example. Cape Town Stadium, there used to be 13 soccer fields in that area. Besides the main stadium, there's now one. So in actual fact, no, this stadium, as beautiful as it is, and I'm glad it's there, and were those fields relocated anywhere else? Absolutely not.
Former Bafana Bafana defender Matthew Booth was a part of the squad at the 2010 World Cup and feels that the legacy money hasn't filtered down to the development of the game.
The positives is that we hosted the World Cup perfectly down to a T, under a lot of criticism coming from the West, from Europe, with the fact that we weren't going to be able to host properly. We proved them wrong, but the legacy money which was supposed to come our way to improve the game, I don't think has been forthcoming. It's sitting in an account somewhere with SAFA. I haven't seen it being used yet, and after such a long time, I think this is in itself very suspicious, and I just wish there was more transparency and accountability from not only SAFA but FIFA in the future.
The scandal has had its effect on social media across the globe, with a conversation on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram engaging millions of football fans, and in South Africa, the football supporters have not been afraid to voice their disapproval.
The sentiment is incredibly negative. I'm sad to say that from the South African football public, their opinion has been quite clear, and it's overwhelmingly negative, to the point where I think they've already cast their judgment.
For Booth, a lot needs to be done to ensure that football development is remedied in South Africa in order to give talented footballers a chance to make a career out of the game.
We've been on a steady downward spiral since '96 when we won the AFCON last, and it's all about development. It's the key to creating good players. And you cannot just expect rough diamonds to arrive and be ready to play on the world stage. They have to be molded, they have to be shaped, our coaches have to be coached, our players need to be coached from a high quality with good infrastructure. And if you look around the country, we still don't have the requisite facilities to become a world power.
Regardless of what's happened in the FIFA scandal, the biggest challenge for the South African Football Association is to make sure that Bafana Bafana once again reach the upper echelons of African football and emulate the class of 1996 that lifted the Africa Cup of Nations trophy. But for that to happen, they're going to have to utilize the 2010 Legacy Trust money correctly and make sure that the talent is nurtured from the grassroots up. Sias du Plessis, CCTV, Johannesburg.